In this video, I'm going to talk about the qualities that you should really be looking for in a producer. If you are an artist, your relationship with your producer is probably one of the most important relationships that you are going to have. As songwriters, our songs are like our children, so if we're going to bring them to somebody to have them brought to life, we really need to make sure that we're bringing them to the right people. So today I'm going to show you 4 things that you should really be looking for in a producer. The first thing you should look for in a producer is they should be somebody who lets you express yourself. They should be encouraging your creativity. Producers are freelancers who work for creatives. It is their job to manage creatives and also be creative. So in some level, if your producer isn't encouraging you to be creative, then they're not really doing their job. You know, I'm a producer. Sometimes I get a large amount of revisions for a song at once. And, you know, doing revisions is not the most fun thing in the world. But at the end of the day, a producer should always be encouraging you to be as creative as you can possibly be. They are basically the quality assurance person for your art when it's released to the public. So they should really be encouraging you to bring your best. The second thing that a producer should be is honest. Your producer should not just be a yes man who will let anything go. Like I said before, they are the person who is giving the seal of approval on something before it is sent on to the mixing stage. If they're a yes man, that means that they're not confident enough to tell you that they think that something isn't right. If somebody is just complacent and they're not willing to tell you that something could be better, then again, they're not really doing their job. Having said that, they shouldn't be rude. On some level, when you're hiring a producer, you are hiring them for their opinion. The third thing you should be looking for in a producer is somebody who won't superimpose their ideas on your song. Part of being a producer is being flexible and adaptable with different genres and different sounds. Also, a lot of producers are songwriters to a certain extent, meaning they probably already have a lot of mannerisms and opinions about their own style of songwriting. You want somebody who's not going to superimpose what they think your song should be onto your vision. You want somebody who is going to help you bring your vision to life. While it's true that a producer should be challenging you to a certain extent and they want you to grow, they shouldn't be trying to force you to be somebody you're not. This is also why it's really important to make sure that you pick the right producer. On some levels, some artists and producers are just not going to be compatible because they're in 2 completely different worlds as far as songwriting goes. I have a friend who is an acoustic singer-songwriter, very indie folky vibe, and she showed me this song that a producer did for her where he was like an EDM producer, and it was like a Skrillex style EDM track, and it wasn't even really a bad track. It was just like very obviously not her. You want somebody who is going to help you go where you want to go, not tell you where you should go. And the fourth and final thing that you should be looking for in a producer is somebody with good communication skills. If they have a specific process for how they produce their clients, they should be walking you through that process. They should also be clear about what they expect from you. When they send you a new revision, when should you reply to it? Nothing halts a project more than miscommunication, and nothing will make a relationship between a producer and an artist just full of tension than miscommunication. I personally don't even start on a production project until I can get a phone call in with the person that I'm going to be producing it for, because there's just so many logistical things that I need to say, like, hey, I check my email these times a day. If you send it to me any other time or on the weekends, I probably won't get to it. Every producer is going to be a little bit different, so they should be explaining to you their process. In the end, this should be somebody that you trust. They should be good at what they do, and you should be able to confidently say, this person's gonna do a great job. If you like this video, please leave a like down below so that I can see which kinds of videos you guys like to see. If you have any questions, music production or the music business, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to do a video on it. I post one of these videos every Tuesday, so if you enjoy this kind of content, please hit subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications every time I make a video. Hope you have a great day. Now go make something cool.